This is very personal for many of us at Sky. We followed the careers of both Amir and Kell for many, many years. And did we ever think this was actually going to happen? Well, it is on Saturday night. Let's get straight to the fighters, the gladiators that are putting it all on the line. It's all about this fight for legacy. Amir, first to you. As Ben said, the pair of you look in phenomenal shape. We saw little bits in the workouts yesterday in the packed Trafford Centre. How excited in your whole career are you for this night on Saturday?
I'm very excited. You know, this is a massive fight for me. My 40th fight. Been as a professional boxer for a very, very long time, and has to be one of the biggest fights of my career. Winning world titles is one thing. Going to America was my dream to fight over there, and I did that. But this fight means a lot to me in my career, and that's one of the reasons I had to go back to the drawing board, change my whole training camp, and that's when I joined Team Bomac and Team Crawford. I went all the way to Omaha, Nebraska, and I just needed that motivation and that push. And I thought the only people who can do that for me is this team, and went back to the drawing board. And I think, you know, knowing that this is going to be one of the biggest fights in Britain gives you that extra push as well, that motivation. And being on Sky Sports, where everyone gets the opportunity to watch the fight, is going to be massive and amazing. I mean, you know, I'm just worried about few things. I'm worried about Kell's health after the beating I'm going to be giving him come this fight night. I mean, look, I think the beating he's going to get is something that he's never had before, and all the talking he's been doing as well. You know, we are gonna definitely put him in his place, because it's been a very long time. I mean, like 10 years it's been going on for. So this is my time now to put him in his place. And you know, one thing I want to say as well, another thing, I think Kell's always been very obsessed with my career. You know, he's been like a fanboy, which is the honest truth. And, you know, I've been living in his head for such a long time that I think it's going to come a stage where he's going to say, I mean, he needs to stop paying me some rent. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it's been like that. But, you know, we just need to go in there, like I said, put all the words to a side. I think we've done enough talking. I just can't wait to get in the ring and, you know, do a job on him now.
But Amir, what's fueled the fire, personally,
I think,
for you?
You know what? I think it's more jealousy than anything. I mean, look, I've been on my own, having my own career. I've been fighting. I've been traveling to America. My dream was always to, you know, win a world title, and also then fight in the likes of MSG, Madison Square Garden, fight at the MGM Arena, fight in Vegas, have your face lit up on the Vegas Strip. Obviously, Kell was over here. That's the reason the fight didn't happen them days, because I was already campaigning in America. I think now, as it's got to this stage where we thought, you know what, it makes sense having it. A lot of people might be saying it's too late, but now I think it's been massive. I mean, the outcome of this has been huge, and you know, I think it's going to be. I think it's the right time. The fight's happening. You know.
What happens if you lose? Would you ever live with that?
I mean, look, both of us. I mean, we both. This is it's a big thing for us both. I mean, if either of us lose, it's going to be something we're not going to be living with. We can't live with for a very long time. I mean, it's going to haunt us for a very long time as well. So I think, look, I'm not going to put that in my mind. That's the reason I trained so hard, and I'm not left no stone unturned. I've done everything I've needed to, because I know that, you know, I can't lose this fight.
Kell, let's bring you in. He says it's jealousy. He says the fanboy, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this fight. There's an obsession. There's something in you that has got to get rid of Amir Khan, and it's been burning for so long, hasn't it?
Yeah, listen, you know, he's known, it goes back from the amateur days. You know, he boxed at 60 kilograms, I was 63.5. He used to win championship at the weight below, I used to win at the one above. You know, then we went to England team, we shared, you know, the same room. You know, he knew exactly what word, you know, and then obviously he did what he did in the Olympics, got a good sign-on fee, and we was with the same promoter, Frank Warren. We always got promised that we would fight down the line. But like he said in many interviews, like, oh, he's Kell Brook, he said that he didn't even know who I was. You know, there's things like this, and, you know, he's never given me that respect. The talk is nearly over. Listen, the fight's here now. You know, I don't like Amir, you don't like me. You're going to see an epic fight Saturday night.
What do you take with the fact that he says he's going to give you a beating that you won't recover from? And of course, for the loser, it is a very, very lonely place to be Sunday morning.
Well, listen, we're three sleeps away. We're 3 sleeps away. He's definitely going to sleep Saturday night. You know, when I smash him in. So listen, we're days away. We're days away.
You've been away, Fuerteventura. You put everything into this camp. Is it the best? Dominic was saying to me the other day, probably the best camp since Sean Porter. Is it the best you've felt? The weight, we know, the 149, a slight issue here. How are you feeling in yourself compared to all the other great nights you've had?
Well, he made a mistake. You know, 7 months we've been talking about, you know, about this fight. You know, Amir's team, my team. You know, I've been training because I knew that it was going to come off. You know, it got agreed, and then he come back to the table and wanted to change the contract again. You know, I seen in the gloves are off that it says that I'm half broken. It seems to me that in his mind that he's only took this fight because he thinks I'm half broken, but he's made a massive mistake. He's made a massive mistake in this fight, a massive mistake, because you're going to see that. You're going to see, you know, like we've been away in Fuerteventura for 6 weeks. We've been living, we've been doing absolutely everything possible to be in the best possible shape for Saturday night, and the world's going to see, you know, me go in there and destroy him.
And you'll destroy him, and you believe you'll destroy Kell, Amir?
100%. I mean, look, the hard work has been done, and we've done what we needed to do. We've trained very hard for this fight, and I'm sure he has as well. And you know, come fight night, the best man will win.
Amir, you are the underdog in this fight. How do you feel about that?
I mean, time will tell come Saturday. Yeah, I mean, quite surprised by it, but yeah, I mean, look, we've done all the hard work, and there's no point talking about it now and just putting the work to it. I mean, if you guys want to make money, guys, good time to make money then. You know, put your bets on me, because yeah, quite surprised about it, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's cool.
You've heard the two trainers speak.
Yeah.
Time for you to talk to Kell, maybe one final time. What are you going to say to him? We've seen the gloves are off. We've seen you on the ringside set together so many times over the years. What do you want to say to Kell now, just before the weigh-in and the fight night?
I hope he's ready, you know, and we're going to give the fans in Manchester an amazing fight. I mean, it's been long overdue, this fight has, and we all tune in and check this fight on Sky. It's going to be a massive one, and like I say, you know we don't like each other, and it's going to be fireworks come fight night. Thank you.
Kell?
I didn't think the day would come, like Dom said, but we're days away. I'm just so happy our training's gone. I'm just excited. It's going to be an adventure, all this, you know, seeing everyone come out, seeing all the fans. The fans are going to get to see this fight, what I've wanted to give them for years. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to put on a show Saturday night.
You want to look at him? Do you want to give a final prediction? Tell him what's going to happen?
He's going to get beat. He's going to get beat.
You won't get knocked out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we?
We're going to get a knockout either way.
We're going to get a knockout, and he's going on his face or his back, one or two.
Amir, by knockout, definitely?
Definitely, I'm going to hurt him, and I'm going to hurt him, and then he's going to be put in his place. Yeah, definitely, going to shut him up for good. Somebody he's going to remember for a very, very long time.